Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter was bitter. Betty bought a bit of butter. My name's Danny. I'm from a place called Dundee in Scotland.
When you tell people, hey, I'm Danny, I'm from Scotland, what's the first reaction usually?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh.
Say that again? I found that some people actually, they give up before they even started. But they just smile and nod. I noticed they're like, oh yeah, yeah. I've had a horrible day. And they're like, oh yeah? Yeah. When we were very little, we watched Braveheart.
Which movie?
Have you seen Braveheart, the movie? Braveheart. It's Braveheart.
How do you guys say bottle of water?
A bottle of water. They probably say it like that. Excuse me, sir, a bottle of water, please.
Okay, how do you guys say gelato?
I literally ate a lot of gelato in Little Italy.
Wow.
Right? So it's like, I literally ate a lot of gelato in Little Italy. It's a true story. So we have a group of friends. I'm telling a story about how we were in Inner Mongolia. I got to the punchline. Everyone started laughing. I'm thinking, okay, this is going well. And then my friend Armando from Venezuela, he said, hey guys, anyone understand what he say? Then everyone said, no. True. And I was like, then why are you laughing? And they were like, oh, you look like you're having fun.
Is there countries that don't really like you guys and why?
Mainly English people. They don't like us, probably because we don't like them. That's when I become British, during the Olympics. I'm like, oh, Team GB, let's go. World Cup, I'm like. Same as Andy Murray, whenever he wins at tennis. You see all the newspapers, yo, UK, first Wimbledon title, 77 years. And then he loses and they're like, oh, Scottish man loses. When I was living in Scotland, I was super patriotic and anti-English and all this kind of stuff. Now, like, all my best friends are English and I eat English breakfast every day, drink English tea.
Wow.
Don't tell my mum.
You guys have any stereotypes with other countries or Taoyen?
We kind of Taoyen a little bit America because of the whole American English thing.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's American English. And we're like, yeah, but it's English, right?
You have to add American there.
I'm like, you know why it's called football? Because it's a ball you hit with your foot. Right? And they're like, yeah, football. I'm like,
I asked a British, like a person from London. He says that him and the French don't get along too well.
most of those things I think stemmed from the fact that England and France had a lot of war over throughout history. Usually what happened is they would like conquer England and they'd get to Scotland, they'd be like we're all like blah, 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 blah.
I'm Strategy from Russia.
Nice to meet you, Sergey. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And then, I'm Raz from Israel.
Yeah, diamonds.
I'm Colombian.
Nice to meet you, Jorge. How are you?
你们苏格兰也喜欢吗？看那个冬奥会。
Any sport, we were like, yeah, it's on TV, yeah, sure, watch it. Yeah. But the one that like you just fall down the hill, I think we're pretty good at that one. I'm like, I did that when I was a kid. It's not a sport, it's a pub game. Curling was invented in Scotland. The only job is to sweep the floor. I'm just like, Mum comes in, you can see your face. She does her makeup on the floor. When I learned to ski in Japan, I went with my two friends, and the first thing we did, we went to the top of the mountain. And I was like, guys, are you sure this is okay? They're like, I'd be fine. I just tumbled down the whole mountain. But 3 days later, I could ski. But I went to ski last week here in just in Nanshan. There's some people there that got had like a panda bum protector, and they protect us here and here. And I'm like, part of learning is to hurt yourself. Right, it's like you fall over and you're like, I don't want to do that again, right? But these people are like, oh, that was a fun one. Yeah, let's try it again. I'm sure you can get them customized. Yeah. You know, your boss. Like, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, you know, Chongli, 2 years ago, it was very cheap. Now it's like really expensive. It's so developed now. You can ski down the slope and then you're in Starbucks. It's like, shh, mocha please. Right? I saw a guy we were at Nanshan, and there was a guy, he had a full on Beijing opera mask and this cape, and he was skiing down the hill. The cape was like, and it was like he was flying. You know, we have a tradition in Scotland, you're not allowed to wear underwear under your kilts. That's interesting viewing for the people behind you, and you're flapping down the hill.
If you go alone, what would you wear?
Maybe Flash. And in my mind, I'd be like, and you watch me, I'd be like,
yeah. Flash,不应该更快点吗?
I meant Flash from Zootopia, you know, the sloth?
Oh, the sloth.
The sloth.